Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, oracles of all sages. We are live into the knife round between Keyboard Warriors and Nemesis here on ESEA Open Season 24. Techagod's gonna get the first kill. Randy, big player of the day, gets the second. It's all evened out and equalized. As means 0 equals 2 at that point. You know, let's never do math live on air. That's the #1 rule of casting. As I said tonight, Keyboard Warriors currently 10 wins, 2 losses in the season. Nemesis slightly behind, 8 wins, 4 losses. And they're looking to put some rounds on the board as we near the end of the season. The main reason we are here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is to watch Randy. Now, if you were familiar with my cast from before, you will know that Randy was quite infamous, and that he flubbed a couple rounds in the only match I casted of Keyboard Warriors in the past, and he does spot out the first player on Nemesis right now, but could not land a single shot. Well, actually, no, did he? No, Keyboard Warriors, that was Pat F over there. On the B side, because we've got 3 players towing up long right now, 1 player headed up toward, oh look at that guys, Randy died first! That never happens. That literally, not once has that ever happened, has Randy died first, so expect to see none of that ever again, because that never happens. Anyways, it has been equalized as Crazy S did pick off 1 player, No Name with a sick 1-shot. Out of that USP on a Crazy Ass, Techagod's going to come up close, and the Bathrooms get 1 tap for himself. Mommy's going to be put down. Keyboard Warriors are going to be struggling though at F, makes things slightly better. Upgrades to that USP. There are going to be 2 players pushing up towards that A-bomb side, where No Name is lying in wait behind the boxes. He peeks out. Pat F cannot quite flick over there in time. Second player is spotted out behind that garbage can. And looks like Keyboard Warrior is deciding to go back down towards Connector, where there is 1 player waiting, and he's waiting. Lurking, you might say, and he gets caught with a grenade out! And why did he go for the grenade right there, Mots? You had the perfect opportunity. Thankfully, Luke was quick on the rotate. He's done a lot of damage. Pat F in a 20 HP. Murr planning the bomber, and he's going to back off, try and tuck himself away into construction. Murr finally does get the kill. But Pat F left on 20 HP. Loof in a 1v2. USP gives him the slight range advantage. And the HP definitely in his favor as well, as he whips a couple of shots, and Pat F somehow clutches this for his team. Keyboard Warrior is going to go up 1-0. Get that opening round before we throw ourselves back onto the Randy cam, and he's bought himself the UMP. He's got something to prove. He's got money to make. Full utility as well. It looks actually like we might not have a single rifle unless Mommy decides to pick one up. But Mommy, are you saving? Yeah, you're saving for an AWP, aren't you? Bought yourself a little Tech 9. A little last minute utility. Slow play this just a little bit. Randy's gonna chuck a grenade. No one's there. Nobody home, no damage dealt. Nemesis holding quite far back with these pistols, which is not really what you want to be doing when you are on an eco round. However, they did buy some armor behind it, upgrade all those pistols. 1 Deagle, 1 CZ, and 3 P250s. Mott's going to get the first point of contact. He's tagged him to 86 damage from, I believe, that was Murr. He exchanged a little bit of damage for himself as well. Bomb has been dropped over at Playground by, none other than Randy, MVP of the night. It's going to be picked up, though. Murr on the rotate. Looks like Pat F is going to go in solo. Randy double checks the flank. Very smart play by Randy. Pat F puts a lot of damage at Techagod down to 6. Actually finishes off the damage. Spots out a second player and a third. Randy's going to get that kill, though. Randy actually got the other one. He finished off that damage. He's going for MVP indeed. Loof sitting behind that fire. Mommy tucked up on top of Optimus. Finally gets the frag. Turns around. Spots out a second player. Nearly runs out of bullets. 1 bullet left in the clip. Can he do it? Mott's puts down Pat F. Now currently in a 1v4. Mommy just around the corner, and Mommy's going to get the frag. Keyboard Warriors go up 2-0. Start stringing some rounds together. Nemesis, after that force buy, they're going to probably do a full eco. Waiting for the next round to put any rifles on, but, surprises can happen. Don't discount them yet. Back on the Randy cam. Randy even picked himself up a Deagle. Let's see if that comes in handy for Randy later. It's going to be a 2-3 split over here. 2 players going over towards a 4-stack on the CT side, actually. You can see they're flipping the coin right now on this full eco. They did upgrade 2 of those P250s. And actually, they're going to spot one up. Techagod takes a player down quite low. Loof finishes him off. Tucks himself. Actually, he throws himself up through Monster. Murr gets a free kill out of that one. Pat F is stuck behind the flames right now. I don't believe he's been spotted out. He nearly flicks away, manages to get it right back, get the headshot on Mott's. There's one player they spotted out over there in water. Pat F's gonna peek it. Randy's gonna get the frag. Big Randog. Starting to look hot. No Name over here on the B-bomb site all alone. Just a USP in hand. Tags one up in the chest, could not quite get that edge shot though, so he is going to go down bomb planet as well at the end of the round. So it's going to get a little bit of extra money in the Keyboard Warriors' pockets. Let's take a look at our top fragger right now. Okay, he's not quite the top fragger. Slightly behind, but back on the Randy Cam. By the way, randycam.com. Also, by the way, don't go to randycam.com. It's not exactly what you'd imagine it is. Looks like System Shock's going to be holding up and close. Didn't quite have the God spawn. He's decided to back off of this. Pat F playing it slow, making sure there's no aggression. No Name did pick up an AWP for his team, though, over there on the side of Nemesis. And actually, Keyboard Warriors playing this very slow as well. But Nemesis, no aggression from them, so Randy, he's got the flashbang in hand, and he puts it away. Because he knows I was talking about him. And absolutely nothing to talk about. Down to a minute 10 left in this round. Bomb thrown all the way back in stairwell, so somebody's going to have to rotate and go get that. Looks like somebody's getting a little bit aggressive. Motts gets a little bit of information on one player before he tucks himself back away. Tries to take out Mommy through the plywood. Can't quite line it up. Gonna check out a flashbang. Pat F actually gets a kill over there on towards Long, where he's being backed up by Randy, who's checking bathrooms. Loof, though, looks about to getting some contact soon. Flashbang is going to scare him off as Crazy S comes up the ramp. Tucks himself over towards the right, next to... Nearly said the Australian version of that callback. Next to Column, or Pillar. Manages to get the kill. Motts, though, answers it right back, takes out Crazy S in a quick little burst. Although that's going to take the rotation for the three remaining players of Nemesis over towards the B-bomb site. But guess what? Nobody is there. System Shock is holding the line, though. It gets out Murr and Pat up all at once. Randy going for this play on the Optimus. Spots out the player behind the trash can. But he is going to get put down as soon as Nemesis have some rifles in their hands. They pull this game right back towards them. Start narrowing the gap between that lead the Keyboard Warriors still has. Although they do have plenty of money to reinvest in this. Aside from Pat F, who's somehow spent $2,000 or $3,000 more than his teammates, I believe he must have picked up the AWP and dropped it over. Nizza, hello. How are you doing, man? Things are good. First cast back from Esports Arena, and it's one that's been requested from... Pat F asked me to cast for another one of their matches weeks ago, so finally got around to it. Getting back to your boy, Randy. And No Name is actually going to open this up, taking out your boy, Randy. Looks like another one stolen from the hands of Motts. No Name looking hot on the top right now, and Luke going to take out Mommy, leaves things all up to Murr. 11 HP and AK in hands. You might just want to try and save this for the next minute and a half, which would make casting this quite the task. But no, he's going up through Monster. He's going to peek it. No Name has the op, hiding behind barrels with a smoke in hand. USP, why not? Who needs an op? He's going to check out the wall for a split second and then get a kill. Yeah, who needs the op? Alright, Murr goes down. Nemesis goes up 2 to 3. Slowly narrowing this gap. Actually, quickly narrowing this gap. What am I saying? Keyboard Warriors, though, they're going to be put on the eco. Just a couple upgraded pistols. I doubt they'll put any armor behind this. And your boy, Randy. Nothing but a Glock to work with. And you know what? He's going to carry the bomb, too. Got the entire weight of the team on his shoulders. Let's check out the frags. No Name after that round. He's currently top ragging for his team. And I expect to see a lot more from him. System Shock opens up with a quick little three headshots out of nowhere as they pile up through connector. Second God going to get the fourth into Pat F. And Murr for 2 rounds in a row. Last one left alive. Can he get this, though? Can't quite line it up. System Shock is going to get a 4K in that round. Start building his bank up. All tied up now. 3 to 3. Back on the Randy Cam. And for those of you wondering, I touched on this a little bit earlier. We're mainly focusing on your boy Randy tonight, because Randy had 2 plays that were so horrible on the match that last cast of Keyboard Warriors that I demanded he be cut from the roster. Yet here he is, so you know what? I believe he must have shaped up, because he has not shipped out quite yet. I'm looking to see Randy pull off miracles. I'm looking to see him MVP. I want him to be the top fragger. But right now, Murr's going to open up for the frags. System Shock, he answered that right back as he took out Mommy, but right now, No Name, he's got the AWP over there on long, so let's see as he tries to tuck himself back around this corner. Can he get back there in time? Turns around, misses the other shot. He almost, no, looked like he tagged Murr for a second, but Murr's elsewhere, and he's getting pressured back. Randy! You did it, boyo! Took out No Name. He spots the grenade coming out from behind Optimus, and at F is going to get that frag stolen from the hands of Randy. Meantime, though, Loop and Mott's are coming up behind Dumpster. Can they manage to do this? Mollied off the bomb area. That'll free up a little bit of space, give them an ever so slight map control for a couple seconds, allow them to rotate over behind Optimus. Crazy yes, though, on the big flank behind Dumpster right now. Mott senses it, but can't quite get the shot. That's going to be all up to Loop in a 1v3. Bomb is planted, time ticking away. He has a kit in his hand. Spots out the first, but Murr, quick on the trigger, gets the frag, puts Keyboard Warriors in the lead once again. Keyboard Warriors going to have a, look like it may have been a slightly shaky buy, but actually dropping a couple weapons and almost completely full utility, only Murr lacking a single grenade from his outfit. Let's see what Nemesis decides to do here. We've got one player coming up quick. That is System Shock, who has managed to hit some decent shots so far this game. One of the 2 players to watch, in my opinion, for Nemesis so far. Randy, throwing the flashbang over, going to take the peek. And can't quite jump that high. Lands and dies, as one would expect from Randy. No Name picked one off as well, but Mommy answered back with 1 single frag, so Keyboard Warriors currently in the 3v4. No Name is actually in the 15 HP, so some damage had been exchanged over there on the B-bomb site, but No Name, he's going to elect to run around. Go join some teammates over there at A. Smoke is going to block off Optimus, but, you know, they still have to pick up the bomb. In fact, they just did. Came up ladder. Rotating out of stairs right now is, looks like all 3 of these players are going to be heading out towards bathroom, but there is a player on the flank. System Shock down to 13 HP, so he has been spotted up by Murr. And he's going to, ooh, that was so close and risky. So he's going to nade it off, smoke it off, and at F is going to catch him on the flank side. So now Loop, I don't know if that bomb popped up in the minimap. Doesn't look like it did, because Loop is actually electing to remain here, but I believe the bomb has been spotted out. No Name is down on 15 HP. Here's the flashes, here's the grenades coming through, and it looks like he might actually be going to save this. Yeah. That loss bonus, oof. It's not going to be in their favor, so they're going to tuck themselves away back towards T-spawn. No Name is actually going to hang out over here by Monster. See if he can get some exit kills. In the meantime, though, does not look like Keyboard Warriors. Their economy is not the best, so hunting this, well, it might be a great thing if you can get the kills. If you lose some weapons, it's just going to hurt you all the more, but it does look like Pat F is on the hunt. Good read here. I think they left the bomb just a little bit too early. That could have been ninja'd, but I'm guessing they cleared all the spots. Yeah, it's a risky maneuver there on Overpass. Anyways, Mommy did salvage the AWP. They're going to rebuy a couple rifles over there in Keyboard Warriors. Their economy starting to build up. Nemesis, however, saving the AWP and that AK-47 helped out. They're going to shuffle around some weapons, drop some M4s over. Although Mott's is going to be relegated down to a FAMAS. Half-decent utility on the CT side. Full utility over there on the Keyboard Warriors. We're back on the Randy cam. Although I am going to adjust this very slightly, as it does look like 2 people are pushed up aggressively, but they decided to back off. No Name, though. Holding here on long. Flashbang does not affect him much. He gets the shot on the crazy-ass beautiful one right there. Randy playing around the smoke, gets flashed off a fountain. Mommy comes in to support him. All 4 players of the Keyboard Warriors currently pushing up on the A-bomb site, where there is a 3-stack. Nemesis with man advantage. Randy throws a flash in, peeks it, and nobody home. Good attempt, though. Keeping an eye on the flank over there on connector, as Murr pushes up on long. The other 2 players pushing up on side of bathrooms. Actually, a nice little boost right here. Where is that? Trying desperately to find the player, as Auto Director did not want to watch that, it seemed. Molotov is going to come out. I do not believe that'll put System Shock out of his position. Holding right behind the van. Tekagod is actually going to get smoked off. It's going to open up the bomb plant for him. System Shock going to throw himself out wide, but actually can't decide which target he wants to go to. He's going to get taken up by Pat F, but Tekagod and No Name each pick up a frag. And Auto Director, please, just once in my fucking life, just help me out here. I'm begging you. So, some dudes died. We're playing Overpass. Welcome to esports. And Mur's left alive. That's all I got for you, because so much just happened, and Auto Director's like, nah, man, we can look at this wall right here. I know the player I was looking at just died, but like, how about we just sit here, look at this wall? Auto Director, please. Anyways, looking back at the scoreboard, Nemesis claw one back. Keyboard Warriors still plenty of money in the bank, but they just elect to go on just a Tech 9 buy, which I really like. They already have 5 rounds on the T side, much more difficult side on Overpass. So let's see how this goes. Mommy up at close and personal with Luke, doesn't get the kill, but Crazy answers it back. Tekagod, no, just all the action in the span of 3 seconds brings it down to Pat F being last alive. Just a lot of damage over there on Namat, suddenly in a 1v1. He can pick up a weapon here, playing around the smoke. He has the bomb in his hands, and the player is actually rotating over there onto the CT side to B. So Pat F going to throw himself over there through construction. Play this one slow. Minute 15 left in the round. Actually managed to grab himself an M4 that'll equal up the weapon advantage. He's actually got a little bit of utility to work with as well. System Shock does have the Soul Molly and a defusal kit, so if he gets caught off guard as he rotates back towards A, and then that F actually is like double rotated back towards B, got himself a weapon, feeling confident, so he's going to throw himself back over there. Takes a little shoulder peek and feels safe enough to plant the bomb. Is he going to fake it? He is not. Pros don't fake. Pat F, verified professional, confirmed. Nice little flash over the box. Actually kept his knife out a little bit too long, as if that could have helped him, but catches the player in midair. Keyboard Warrior is going to pull it right back. And that's actually probably going to reset the economy of Nemesis. They have enough money to maybe upgrade some pistols. Whether they're going to have armor behind it or not, we shall see. And we're back on the Randy Cam. He's got himself an AK-47, 2 more of those in the hands of Murr and Mommy. Crazy S with the UMP, so a little bit light, looking to go for the utility instead. It's going to be Pat F back on the AWP, where he actually just grits a nice frag from as I was about to switch to him. Takes out No Name. Once again, Nemesis only on these upgraded pistols, so trying to hold some tight angles. Tekagod up close. You can hear the footsteps of a player right there. I believe that's Randy. He's going to creep himself up close. We're going to the Randy Cam right now. Mommy actually manages to get a kill on a System Shock with that Molotov. Randy, what are you going to do? You know there's a player down there. Likes to go in towards the bathrooms. There's a player in tow with him. That's Murr. Pat F over on long. It's going to be a 2v5 with just pistols. Mott's does have some armor. Might almost be worth it to save that. We'll see what they decide to do. And with nobody spotted, all the information gathered that nobody's over the towards B, they're going to head up into Connector. As Crazy as spots out Loop, immediately gets dinked, but somehow manages to live through that, just a little bit out of range. So it's all going to be up to Mott's. P250 in armor. Holding outside of the B-bomb site. Looking for some exit frags. And of course nobody comes that way. I was going to try and hype that up, build a storyline behind it, but I was like looking at the minimap and nobody is going to go that way, Mods. I'm sorry. You get to hold on to your armor though, your upgraded pistol. You guys have money enough to buy like 2 rifles, maybe some UMPs, but no, it looks like they're actually going to double eco this. Play it safe, Keyboard Warriors leading 7-4, so Nemesis not looking too hot on your CT side. You have a couple more rounds to pull this back, though. Round number 12. And we turn back on Auto Director. And then we go to the Randy Cam, because he's going to pop flash himself through this smoke, manages to get a frag on Tekagod. It would be more impressive if he had armor. Over. What the hell happened over there? Somehow Mer just got 3 kills in the span of a half second. I wish we had seen that one. What can you do, though? I have no observer. It's just me, auto director, and the Randy cam. Nemesis, though, they've finally been able to upgrade, get some rifles in their hands. 4 M4s, 1 AWP back in the hands of No Name. Just going to go hold over there on long. A couple players up close and personal, tucking themselves into the end of bathrooms. Right now, though, Keyboard Warriors, they're playing it a little bit slow. Murr will be the first person to peek out and see anybody if he's lucky enough to live past it. Shoulder peeks, tries to pre-fire the angle, but doesn't go far enough to catch out where that CD player is located. As No Name is holding this angle very tightly, is actually double flash, tucks himself behind the wall, spots out Murr, gets the frag. Crazy S spots another one, holding up close. No Name is going to wisely go and back up his teammate. Hold that tight angle yet again, but looks like Keyboard Warriors are actually backing off. They're going to head back over towards that B-bomb site. Running back through stairwell, and then doubling back yet again. Randy, what are you doing? What's the play here, my boy? Mommy throws a flash in, manages to flash himself, but Pat F. holding a tight angle with that AWP, but cannot spot anyone out. Loof holding just over this fence angle here, trying to look for anyone coming out of Monster, although he's opened up to construction where Crazy S is about to come through. He's going to flashbang that off. Mott's is here to support his teammate finally. Crazy S about to shoulder peek, throws out a Molotov, so Loof may have been spotted or at least heard out there. But that smoke's going to allow them free. Ash's No Name gets a second frag for himself, takes out at F Randy up close and personal, goes for the frag but can't quite get his system shot, going to answer right back. Crazy S, it's all up to you right now, and you're dead. So, Nemesis looking strong as they finally get some rifles back in hand. All 5 players kept alive, and Auto Director goes in the third person because he wants us to see the most beautiful of angles. Money looking so healthy over there for the Keyboard Warriors. Even if they lose this round, they will have money for rifles for the rest of this half. A little bit more aggressive positioning here from the CC side. This puts some shots through the smoke. Cannot quite line up where Mommy is sitting. Ekagov was holding up close next to Party, but didn't sense anything there, so he's going to back up, just decides to take a different angle as it was smoked off for a little while. But Pat F is slowly encroaching in that position. Slowest round of the half so far. System Shock actually, I was going to say bravely, but I would just kind of almost say dumbly, runs out in completely open view for about 3 seconds with nothing but his knife out, didn't even check behind him once. So he's just lucky that that corner was not peeked at that exact moment. That was fucking stupid. If you're watching the VOD, that's fucking stupid. Rotate all the way over towards the B-bomb site, so they seem to think they have a read on this. But right now the bomb is actually dropped all the way back, almost by playground, kind of behind fountain, as all these players move up without the bomb. You guys have 30 seconds left in the round. Go back for the bomb. Randy, he's a baller. He goes back for the bomb. Thank you, Randy. He's going to throw himself over in the bathroom. They leave themselves. They played this so slow. 20 seconds left in the round. The rotations come back over onto the A bomb site. Ekagod holding up close. They go for this last second plan. He can just shoot through the smoke and get it. This is. I'm sickened by this play right now, and you know this is what you guys deserve. Keyboard Warriors 2v4 right now. Murr actually gets a frag to the smoke 1 second, and now you just have to pray you don't die after the round, which is impressive as you threw yourself out from a safe position. Once again, you're lucky you didn't just die right there. So, 2 players survived after the round. Just they hold on to those weapons. Going into round 15, Keyboard Warriors, I mean, they've already got 8 rounds on the T side, so that much must feel good, but that I don't know what they were thinking right there. Nemesis looking to pull 1 more round back, slightly even this out. They got the FAMAS, 1 salvaged AK-47, 2 M4s. Murr's going to take 3 hit points of damage from that Molotov, but it was just a little bit too light as these players have pushed up through construction. They know at least one is here from the bullets being sprayed through plywood, but Pat F is holding up close. Crazy Ass is about to push right on through. Manages to tag him up. Loop is actually going to go down. Pat F, that'll allow him through. And I believe that is Motz is going to go down as well. He's holding down in water. No Name does kill Mur off from the top of heaven. Randy's going to come over here. Try and peek this one out. Does have the bomb in hand. Mommy pushing through connector. Very smartly checking the flank. Gets the frag. Nice little headshot over there on a Teka God. System Shock and No Name. 2v4. Manages to tag one up through the boxes ever so slightly. Grenade's going to come in, probably deal a light amount of damage. Actually, a heavy amount of damage on the No Name. Only 4 HP on the System Shock. Pat F holding angle on Heaven. Doesn't know that System Shock has swung wide and got him out of the match. Now 2v3. System Shock manages to get himself a second. Swings out, grabs an AK-47, rotates over to Monster as No Name tries to get the player over there. Construction System Shock with the third in the round. Mommy goes down. All the System Shock now. Knows where the last player is, but Mommy secures the round. Keyboard Warriors going to go into the next half with a 9-6 lead onto the CT side. Not too shabby there. Let's take a quick look at this replay. I believe it was Teka God with the op. Or no, it was Mommy onto Teka God. Checking that flank. Just a quick little flick. Beautiful shot there. And while we bide our time during halftime, we get a text message, which will save me from trying to analyze exactly what went wrong on the Nemesis side for CT. I just kind of want to say they didn't play aggressive enough. They kept having these like very quick pushes up towards Party on the A-bomb side, and then they just kind of slowly rolled back because like they didn't see anything, so nobody must be there, and then kind of over-rotate over towards B, and then have to re-rotate. That's about all I can criticize. No Name was holding long pretty well. He did rotate over towards the B-bomb site on a couple of rounds to kind of switch things up, but it was really just not holding bathrooms well enough. I rarely saw players in there, and only real criticism I have for him. And this halftime, going to last longer than most. Come on, guys. I've got nothing to reflect. I've got nothing. Although I really do wish that they would show how many frags players got after the half. It would be such useful information, ESEA. Like, it's been forever. How have you not sorted that out yet? Makes no sense. And speaking of not making sense, ESEA, why haven't I got my sponsorship money yet? Where are my free ESEA codes? Hook it up already. Come on, few. I know you watching. And, as is always the way with things, as soon as I throw it to music, save myself from having to fill time, the match goes live again. Keyboard Warriors in the lead, 9-6, moving on to the CT side. They're going to pick up 3 armors, a couple upgraded pistols, and a slight scattering of utility. Meanwhile, over on Nemesis, 4 armors, and a Tech of God picking up 2 flashes in the smoke. Let's see what kind of execute they can do with this. Bomb has been dropped over towards construction. Crazy S. He's going to slowly crawl into connector. Manages to spot out 1 player. There is a second one there, though I do not believe he's been heard, though, as he is moving as stealthily as he can. Loof holding outside Squeaky in case they get too aggressive, but all those CTs actually look like they're going to be rotating over there through Playground. Try and get some sort of flank going, which looks like it's been... Whoa, a little bit of lag right there. But it looks like it has been predicted. Tech of God may have spotted out that player. Whether that was Tech of God's ping... actually was Tech of God's ping. He just went to 250 right there. It's just bad timing on his part. Nothing you can really do about that. So he's going to get put down, leaving Nemesis in a 3v5. Only Glocks in their hands. Randy spots it out. He's going to run on back. We're going to go on the Randy cam right now. Here we go. Reloads. Tucks himself behind Optimus. Can he be the hero this team needs? Spots out a player who's completely blinded. Gets the headshot. Big Randall gets a second one. And he's going to move on over towards the rotate of A. Tries to get himself tucked over By long. Holds the angle next to the smoke. It's all up to No Name, though. 1v3. Has picked up a slightly better weapon, but Randy gets himself a 4K on the round. Let's go back to the replay. Holding up close. Tucking behind Optimus. Spots out 1 player. Gets the headshot. On to the next one. Let's see it. Bam! 1 tapped. That's what we like to see, Randy. That's why you're not cut yet. That's what we want to see. Randy going up close and aggressive. Trying to spot anything out. Sees 1 player, gives the information over, and they're going to pull it right on back. It looks like Crazy S heard a lot of footsteps coming up, and Crazy S is going to go down. Randy throws a smoke to cover his tracks and actually tucks himself back against this wall. Let's see if anybody checks it. Loof puts a couple shots around him, but can't quite get it. Randy actually takes some damage from the other player, but they still don't think he's in there. He's going to flash himself out, turns around, tucks on out, but can't quite get the kill. System Shock going to put down the Tech 9. Suddenly these pistols looking quite good, but Mommy comes back on the flank, gets 2K on Loop and No Name. It's going to even this out 3v3, but Tech God and Mods are on single-digit HP. System Shock going to chuck that nade on the exit, go back towards the bomb. They have a minute left in the round, so they have time to rotate over towards that B-bomb site if they choose to. Or just try and sell that as a fake and kind of recommit to A. And it looks like Pat F is kind of biting on this. Mott's going down connector, though, so still keeping their options open. Mommy is here, though, tucked behind the door. Gives away his position as smoke was about to dissipate, and he threw out some UMP shots. Mott's is quite lucky that wasn't there, as he was only on 3 hit points. Nemesis wisely splitting up, sending the player with the most HP alone over towards Monster. But Mommy is just about to be seen. Is this timing going to be... Oh! Both these players nearly splattered each other. System Shock managed to get Mommy as he's distracted. Footsteps well played by Nemesis. Can't quite line up the shot. Has to resort to the UMP now on 10 HP himself. Total of 22 hit points on the team of Nemesis. But Murr and Pat F, they're out on the site now. Diffuser kit onto Murr, but he goes down. That may not have been dropped. Pat F gets the frag, gets the second, and it's all up to Motts. 1v1. First bullet that hits will win the round for their team. Looks like Pat F is going to go try and fake this. This Mott's going to push it. He is! Pat F going to get the frag. That's a triple kill for him on the side of Keyboard Warriors. They're going to extend their lead and go up 11-6. Stringing 2 rounds together, but very narrowly in a 4-spot kind of half pistol round. So their economy is not going to be the best right now. Pat F has plenty of cash for the AWP he's going to want, though. He's up on there on 17 frags, tied up for System Shock on the opposing team. And, oh my lord, is that a Bison on Crazy S? It is. Also, Machine Gun Buy on Keyboard Warriors. They're looking to make some money right now. He's going to tuck himself behind Toxic, but it does look like Pat F is going to be the first point of contact here. He goes into 9 HP, does a little bit of damage over there on the Mots, and he is almost chased. Actually, no, they decide to kind of recommit towards the B-bomb site. Mommy's going to re-smoke that, checking for any sort of a jump boost to see if he can get any information from that. Mur holding up and close. No, seems to know. Actually, gets caught with a grenade, and No Name can't get the frag. Mur's going to get that somehow. He counts his lucky stars and backs off. They now have the bomb in hand. 3v5. These pistols could still do some damage to the side of Keyboard Warriors. As System Shock is holding up close, spots out of the head of a player. Minute left in the round. Crazy S gets another frag, and Mommy gets one as well with that Bison. And last player's going to go down. Clean round by Keyboard Warriors. They go up 13-6. 12-6. Called that one a little bit early. Nemesis back on the bye though. 4 AKs, 1 AWP. Keyboard Warriors upgrading a couple right here. Yep, they're going to upgrade everything but Mommy's UMP. They're going to be going out fast. Looks like one going to go down towards Connector, one going to hold up next to Party. As there are going to be two terrorists down here. Ren's going to smoke that off, throw a nade, and there's going to be somebody holding behind Squeaky as well. So Mommy in a prime position to do something here. Almost looks like he wants to push that smoke, but 3 players over there on the B-bomb side, 2 players on the A for Keyboard Warriors. Bomb is slowly working towards Playground though, dropped just above the ladder. In prime position for Tekagod to come up there and grab that if need be. No Name playing over by Playground, but nobody's holding that. Pat F is holding long, but from very, very far back, actually behind boxes. Keeping an eye on restrooms and on long at the same time. Multi-purpose AWP player. Minute left in the round. Nemesis gonna have to try and get something done soon. Some information, get an opening pick, rotate. You don't want to have happen to you what happened to Keyboard Warriors several rounds before, where you just push in with 30 seconds left and can't even plant the bomb. Does look like they're starting to move though. Looks like they're coalescing over there towards the side of restrooms. With 2 players holding over there by construction. They're going to throw a nice little fake over here. Let's see if it sells it. Molotovs are going to come out. 25 seconds left in the round. No Name gets the opening. It grabs the bomb, and he has a quick run to make as he has to get over here on the A-bomb site, where we've got Randy tucked behind Optimus. Here's the footsteps of Tekagod. He swings out, tries to get the frag, manages to get the headshot, spots the second player, switches to the USB. He's tucked in a bad position right now. Loop is going to come out, get the frag. 8 seconds left. They managed to get the bomb planted. Now Crazy S in a 1v4. So they cut it close, slow played it, but they made it work. Now, Crazy S. They have plenty of money to go back on the buy, even if they lose this. So try and go in there, do some economic damage to Nemesis, or look for some exit frags. It's looking like he's looking for exit frags. Although he's getting antsy. Maybe he's going to go for Ninja Defuse if he can hear these players walk away fast enough. Loof backpedaling. Spots the first out. Lines up the second, but cannot quite get the kill. Loof is going to take him out, and Keyboard Warriors looking very solid on this CT side. Nemesis, though, do claw one back. It's a narrow gap. Nemesis Warriors, though, they're going to have to work very hard, make their economy seem very stable as they are looking very low. They could get reset right here. That could put Keyboard Warriors up to 14 rounds very easily. They're right now, though, only on P250s and a Deagle, armor on Pat F and Randy. And they're going to slow play this. They seem to have a good read on the economy. Drop the bomb above ladder once again and play very, very far back. Tekagod checking out Squeaky, and Tukio's going to change from either side. No Name actually gets a nice little 2K. Spots out another one! That's a 3! Misses the 4th, though. Crazy's going to put him down to punish that Tekagod. Going back on the flank of this aggressive push towards Playground, and suddenly it's all up to Mur. Has some sight on a player, trying to get any more information before it pulls the trigger. Gets the nice little 1-dig. Mur, what more can you do? Your position has been given away. Bomb is already rotating over towards the B-bomb side. And it's all open there. Mur just trying to look for a weapon he could salvage right now. Actually picks himself up an AK-47. And he may just want to hold on to this. So take a look at the economy. Yeah. Lost bonus, like I said before, if they get reset here, they're kind of screwed. So yeah, just probably going to hold on this AK-47, tuck himself way back in playground, and I doubt these players are going to go hunting and risk giving him an op. They're going to tuck themselves way up into heaven. In the meantime, we can take a look at that replay where No Name got that beautiful little 3K. We missed the first one. This auto director switched way just in time, but got that one, got a second, then throws himself up here, gets the third, and just narrowly misses the fourth before he goes down. Good shots by No Name. And that guy's an op in his hand, CT side or T side. He's looking pretty dangerous. Looks like Keyboard Warriors not committing to the buy quite yet. Randy picks up a swag 7 though. And now they know. As soon as Randy buys, everyone else buys. That's how this works. I know how this team works. Randy running up and close, going to dip himself down in connector. Let's see if he can meet anybody. He's going to smoke it off and not going to play aggressively through it. He's just doing his typical thing of throwing a smoke, throwing a grenade. He's going to tuck himself away behind this wall. System Shock going to open up a frag onto Mommy. I believe he got that through construction, I believe, through the plywood. Wish we could have seen that one. No Name checking the angles over here on the long. System Shock still doing battle with Murr, and he almost gets it! Takes Murr down to 4 HP! Randy, though. Tucked behind stairs, there's a player right here. Spots it out, gets the frag! Has a chance to upgrade to the AK-47, but it's scared away by those shots through the panel. System Shock, wall bang master right now. What's Randy going to do? Spots out another player. Flashbang going to come out a window. Actually, he may not have spotted that out. That grenade will give away the position of the player, though. 40 seconds left in the round. Bomb is still just under ladder room, and Randy gets himself a second. Bomb has actually been rotated back through to E-spawn, headed over towards Monster. And Randy knows there's one player left there. Time to earn that salary. He hears the jumps. He's going to tighten up his thing and hold it down. Checking his flank very wisely as the bomb is over there on the B-bomb site. Has been spotted out. Murr's going to go down. 3 players left alive on the bomb site as it's planted. So it's all up to Pat F and Randy. Randy upgrades to the AK-47. He has to come out of squeaky door and make some noise. So they're going to be lying in wait here. Just over there in water, Loof. Patience pays off. Tony G, yes, this is open. Alright, Pat F. 1v3. HP's low on 2 players, but without a kit in your hands and all the utility and armor, he's going to elect to back on up. Keep this rival going into the next round and let Nemesis put a 9th round on the board. That gap is slowly narrowing. I believe that is Nemesis' 3rd row in a round. So loss bonus is going to be pretty good for Keyboard Warriors, and as they actually did have that almost full eco round, they have plenty of money to kind of force into this around this Soul M4 that's tossed over into the hands of our boy Randy. At F, going to buy an auto shotty as well, and looks like upgraded pistols and armor for the rest of the team. Slight scattering of utility. Let's see what they decide to do with this. Nemesis probably think this is going to be a full eco, so let's see if any surprises can happen. They're going to do a 3-2 split. 2 headed over towards B, and 3 headed over towards Playground right now. And Randy is there with this M4. Looks to make something happen, and he does. No Name goes down, but it's answered back by 2. And then back and forth and back and forth. Tekigod picks up 1, and suddenly it's just left with terror. Or sorry, crazy. Loof just puts him out of his misery, though. So Nemesis, they're starting to string a lot of rounds together, building up some bank. Didn't lose a single player that round besides the opening pick from Randy. They're going to throw an AWP back in the hands of No Name, who's making some magic happen. The pause is going to come out. I'm guessing this is going to be from Keyboard Warriors, as they have lost 4 rounds in a row. I'm going to talk something out. Doesn't look like it's going to be technical, as no pings have been spiking up or anything like that. And it looks like Keyboard Warriors are going to do a slight investment into this, as it might feel as if the map is starting to slip from their grasp. It's just strong lead over there on the T side. Brought it over into CT, got a couple rounds, made it look like it was going to be a dominant map. But right now, Nemesis catching up within 2 rounds. So a slight investment. Even if they lose this, they'll have full loss bonus going into the next round. So good use of the economy, reading that very well. I'd actually like to see oh no. Those 2 players do have upgraded pistols, so I'd like to see Mur drop a pistol, but that's been sorted. And this match pause goes on and on, keeps running. It's moments like this that make me really miss Esports Arena, where you have a co-caster, you can have a little banter back and forth during the pauses. Because right now, it's just a little old me talking to myself in a room, yelling about a man named Randy. Come on, boys. It's been forever. It's literally been forever. Okay, it's been more like 2.5 minutes, but match pause has ended. Thank you. That's all I asked of you. Going into round 23, Keyboard Warriors leading 12-10 on their 4th round loss. So they're going to try to make something magical happen with these pistols, or just expect to make the rifles work in the next round. Otherwise, Nemesis is really going to be closing this gap soon. Randy up close. Going to bounce that smoke off. Mur may have spotted out 1 player there. They've got a 2 and 3 stack. Those 3 players over there on the B bomb site. And some grenades are going to be raining in very shortly from the side of Nemesis. It's going to be smoked right back off by Mommy. They're going to tuck themselves up close. One over here by Monster playing next to Smoke. Mommy holding over there by Sandbags. Going to tuck himself away so he can reload. Let's see what the plan of action is for Nemesis, though. So far, just looking for any sort of aggression, listening for footsteps by connector, but nobody is down there quite yet. Actually, interestingly enough, some players held really far back on the A-bomb side. Although Mur is tucked away behind Optimus, so if Randy could bait out any players, this would be a great position to bait anyone out. And Crazy S is actually going to get the opening kill, as somehow Tekagod got distracted and looking the wrong way at the wrong time. That would be great for Keyboard Warriors to move over there and try and pick up that weapon, which Mommy tries to do. He gets tagged up through the box, and actually, second player tagged up as well, down to 14 and 17 HP respectively. Mommy goes back in, gets the frag on the Loof. Still, that weapon is out of range, cannot quite get it, but the bomb has been dropped. Now in the control of Keyboard Warriors. Just out of the grasp of Nemesis. System Shock, though, does answer one of those back. No Name answers one back as well. Nice little flick onto another player, and almost gets the third before System Shock does get that for himself, and suddenly it's all up to Randy. Nade's gonna come out 1v3, just a pistol in his hand. Can he do it? Puts a lot of damage into 2 players, but cannot quite get the frag. Good attempt, though. Nemesis within 1 round of tying things up. Let's take a look at No Name again with that AWP. Peeks out a monster, slow plays it, shoots just above the leg, manages to get the kill, flicks on over, and just as he lines this one up, System Shock steals the 3K from him. Mommy jumping over, trying to spot some information. Spots out a single player, manages to chip in a 62 HP through that plywood. Tekagod pushing up close, holding towards bathroom, spots the player, flicks over, takes out Randy. It was a double AWP hold up here on the side of Keyboard Warriors as well. Just going to make things slightly more difficult defending these bomb sites. Pat F nearly gets edge shots, just whizzing past the top of his noggin there. He's going to change his position up slightly. Mott's is going to flashbang himself in. It's going to allow one player coming in through Monster. That's going to be No Name. Pat F has EWP in hand, spots the first player, gets the flick. No Name is right above him though. They almost line up for him. System Shock going to get the frag on a Crazy. They have not spotted up Pat F yet. Pat F misses the shot. System Shock is going to get that. So near. Does a lot of damage to the third player. Finishes off finally. Mommy's going to go down. And now Murr has an AWP against 4 players, 3 of which on very low HP. But with this weapon, that really doesn't matter. Takes the shot, misses it. It's down to 16 HP. He's going to start running. And these boys on Nemesis better go hunting. Because as the loss bonus has still been accruing, that AWP is very handy in the hands of Pat F occasionally. Let's see if Murr can hold on to this. Up close, Techagod's gonna go down. Murr's gifted a smoke grenade there, throws it off to ward anyone else off, who turns the corner! Footsteps ablazing, and he's gonna go down to Mott's AK-47 just as the round comes to a close. Somehow Nemesis have pulled themselves back in this, running it 6 rounds in a row to tie it up 12-12. And while that loss bonus has been building, the double op investment has really screwed Keyboard Warriors over. It was a very risky play, having one player drop off early on and having to play with those two on a very, very firm rush onto the B-bomb side. Just didn't pay off for them. Randy Mommy going to go down with these 2 players and Connector. Crazy S, you're the last one alive, and what was that? Was that like a mini Bogdan right there? I believe it was. Pat F threw the AWP over to the Crazy S, I think? I'm not sure. There's a little bit of weapon juggling going on there. Pat F, though, on 11 HP, P250 in hand, and bomb is slowly creeping its way over towards the A-bomb site. That smoke will allow them free passage to plant, and they don't know this yet, but this is not going to be contested whatsoever. Pat F is actually going to get something done. You get a free AK for it, and then immediately lose it as he pushes up through Picnic/Party and goes down to the AWP of No Name. So Crazy S, he's going to sit here up on this railing and can ponder life and all of Keyboard Warriors' failings as Nemesis will take the lead for, I believe, the first time this entire map. Nemesis 3 rounds away from winning the map. System Shock sitting on 26 kills. Can he get that 30 bomb before the map is over? We shall see. No Name not too far behind him. And an AWP back in his hands. Right now though, Pat F very quick going to tunnels. And our boy Randy. Looking for any sort of information. Pat F actually gets an AWP pick. And Mommy is one as well. What? I just realized now that Keyboard Warriors invested in the double AWP setup again. Didn't work for him the first time, but right now it seems to be paying off. System Shock going to be making a little bit of noise over there towards B. But it's going to be a 3v5 to get into any bomb site right now. A little bit of a war going on, but no damage traded through that plywood over there by construction. Techagod going to tuck himself back into tunnels, go up ladder with this bomb, and they've got some options right now, some difficult decisions to make. They really should be grouping up at this point with 1 minute left in the round. No Name over here on long, trying to get any sort of pick to open up a bomb site for him. But that bomb is actually going to be headed back over towards Monster, where System Shock is playing off of. Flashbang comes in. System Shock cannot quite capitalize off of it, and they're going to be slowed down by that molly. Does look like No Name is going to be rotating back through Connector to go join his teammates now. He got a little slow on the flick, but managed to get Crazy S nonetheless. Randy considering throwing a flashbang over the overpass, but thinks better of it. Mommy gets a frag over on a player somewhere, but Auto Director didn't want us to see that. Instead, we can see No Name go down. And Tekagod, he is going to go down as well. Keyboard Warriors somehow pulling this right back, tying it up 13-13. Nemesis, though, they don't have any worries. They have money for days. They have money for almost the rest of the match. AK is purchased up, and actually on No Name as well, even though he has $10,000, and he's been a god on the op. I'm questioning that. On the set of Keyboard Warriors, though, those double AWPs have been saved. Let's see where they're going to go. Pat F takes one over there towards Monster. And actually, all these terrorists, 4 of them going to be pushing right through it. Craziest gets the first shot, but No Name is going to put him down. Oops, is going to take him down Mur. That's an open bomb site. Over there onto B. There is one player holding up close. Who is that? Pat F is going to go down to Loof yet again. It's going to be a free AWP in the hands of Nemesis momentarily. But Mommy is here trying to make something happen. Spots a player out, takes out No Name. He's got a Molotov that'll clear off water. A second Molotov picked off the body. A teammate, but Loof is going to put that player down now. It's all up to the MVP of the game. Randy in a 1v2 to be the hero. Can he do it? Gets the first frag. Might have the knowledge that this player is here. Spots out the shoulder. Goes for the defuse. And he's sticking it! Decides to swipe off of it. I would have just gone for a fake there myself, but can't fault him for trying. Nemesis take the lead once again. And Keyboard Warriors, they're going to be slightly reset. Pat F doesn't have enough money to drop over a rifle. Although right now they might be considering just trying to play for overtime. Right now they can just force by some pistols, and that looks like what they're going to do. They can either make it work right now, bring it back to a tie game, or just play for overtime. Not a bad decision. Let's see what they can do with these. Randy's playing aggressively. Up there on the party. Right now it does look like Mommy is the first point of contact. Taking 54, taken down to 54 HP. Has it lined up perfectly, and he just spots it on the top of that smoke, except Tekagod. It'll be a free weapon for him if he can get over there. But Mots, I mean, is over there lying in wait. No free upgrade for you, my friend. Although, interestingly enough, Randy is on the flank right now. If that player pops up ladder, he could be taken out immediately, and Randy is about to spot out the bomb. That'll give all this great information. What can Randy do with this great positioning? It seems he's predicted, though. No Name puts him down. It's going to be a 2v4 for Keyboard Warriors. One flashbang to their name. Holding a very similar angle right now, but the bomb is going to be headed this way. Molotov is going to come out, flush Crazy-S from his position. And they get one frag more, but that is going to be all before Nemesis is put onto match point. Keyboard Warriors going to be playing for overtime right now. AWP picked up by Pat F. M4s across the board for everybody else. The utility is going to be so light. So far, only one defusal kit picked up by Crazy-S. Oh, this is going to be very, very tight right here. Nemesis going for a 2-3 split. Actually, no. They're going to send 2 of those players down through tunnel. They're going to be playing very fast, very aggressive. They seem to have some confidence built up at this point. Pat F, he was holding over there by bathrooms. He's going to tuck himself over there by long instead. He's playing this angle all alone. He does have a player to support him to give him a little information if anyone crosses, but trying to get a headshot on this angle is so difficult. Pat F, though, he is there to watching that angle, takes out Tekagod. That'll give Keyboard Warriors man advantage, and they desperately needed it going into this round. Marin Randy playing up close by Monster. Aloof is about to push through. Slowly checking the angles, doesn't spot at the leg that normally be showing there. Randy peeks it, gets the intel. Mur does get the headshot, or gets headshot before Randy answers that right back. So Keyboard Warriors maintaining that player advantage as the rest of these 3 players of Nemesis are going to be pushing in. Crazy-S goes down, as does Pat F. Randy goes down to No Name, and now it's all up to Mommy to keep them alive in this game. 1v3 with just an M4, and he's already smoked up on Heaven. 40 seconds left. Bomb has been planted, so it's no longer important now. Mommy gets the first frag, though. Has a flashbang, which could allow him to jump out, as he does, but he is caught mid-air by Mots. Nemesis is going to win that one 16-13 in a very good showing, running it back on the terrorist side, which is not easy to do. So shoutouts to them. And shoutouts to Randy, who has actually drastically improved since we've last seen him. So, much applause. However, that'll be it for me. Thank you for watching the VOD, thank you for watching the stream, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I am out of here.